One afternoon, Thomas brought his last train to the junction. Percy and Toby were very happy to see him. "Are you on your way to the big station, Thomas?" asked Percy. "Yes, I am. Why?" "Because we're going there too." "I think something's up." Toby looked up at the sky. "Where?" "Not up there, down here," laughed Thomas. "How can something be up when it's down?" Thomas was too excited to explain. "Bust my buffers, look over there." Mavis, Boko, Bill, Ben, Donald, Oliver, and Douglas paraded past. "Good evening, you three," whistled Donald. "Aren't we all a fine sight?" "Very splendid indeed," admired Toby. "Sorry we can't stop. Sir Topham wants us all together at the station." "What is this about?" asked Thomas. "Sir Topham has the plan," answered his driver. "Come on." So they followed the other engines to the big station at the end of the line. "Oh!" called Sir Topham. "I have the important letter to read from a little girl who is 5 years old." "Dear Thomas and all the other engines, please can I meet you? My friends say that they would love to meet you too. You can come to my house for tea, but my mama says that there aren't any railway tracks to our house. Can you come to the station instead? Thank you very much." "It seems," said Sir Topham "that there are many girls and boys who would love to meet you. Therefore, we are all going to the big city far away." "Hooray! Hooray!" the engines whistled. "Ho!" called Sir Topham again. "Other engines will be working here while you are all away, so please show them what to do." As Annie and Clarabelle were going to the big city too, Thomas and Oliver practiced with some other coaches. Thomas grew more and more excited. Too excited for his own good. "I'm glad that I'm a very splendid engine," he said. "Sir Topham thinks that I'm very useful. I had a race with Bertie once. I whooshed through the tunnel and stopped an inch from the buffers." Then Thomas made his mistake. "Just like this," he boasted. Nobody was hurt, but Thomas's front was badly bent. They telephoned to Sir Topham "I'll send up some workmen," he said, "but if they can't mend Thomas in time, we'll have to go to the big city without him." Poor Thomas. 8 o'clock next morning, the engines waited at the junction. Toby and Percy were each on a truck, and Duck had pushed them into place behind Edward. Gordon, James, and Henry were waiting to lead off. They waited impatiently. Sir Topham looked at his watch. "I'll wait 1 more minute for Thomas, and then we'll have to go." "Oh, thank goodness you're still here," panted Thomas. "I hope that we're not late, as it's just after 8. The guard blew his whistle and waved his green flag. The engines cheered. "Look out, big city, here we come!" And the cavalcade puffed away. Later in the big city, all the engines were lined up in a splendid shed. The children were very delighted to see their friends. "I'm very glad that the little girl wrote to us," said Thomas to Percy. "Isn't it wonderful how much happiness a letter can bring?"